Some of you may be getting on the call for the very first time to hear more about the business opportunity that's attached to these amazing products. And then others of you may be new consultants, and so you're hopping on just to continue to hear more about what you're so passionate and excited about. And we want to welcome each one of you. My name is Vicky, and I'm a Vice President with Arbonne International, and I have been a part of Arbonne for about 12 and a half years. And my sister, just to give you a little bit of background on me, I actually was introduced to the Arbonne world by my sister. She was the very first person to tell me about Arbonne. And at that time, I really had no idea what it was, other than the fact that she was so excited about this business opportunity that was attached to these products. So much so that she had decided to pursue it as an extra income stream for her family. So she invited me over to her home to hear more about it and just to be a support for her as she was getting her business started. And I will tell you guys, I went with no expectations whatsoever. I did not go there to buy anything. I did not go to her home to do this as a business. I really just went to be a supportive body on her couch, and that was the extent of it. But after hearing about the products that night and trying the products, I realized there was something very different about the ingredients. I realized there was something very different about the results. And so I fell in love with the products. My curiosity, I'll have to tell you, was piqued about the business when they did share the business opportunity, but I also didn't think this was anything that I could ever do. And quite honestly, you guys, it was simply because I was a school teacher. I didn't know anything about sales. I didn't know anything about product. I didn't think I knew enough people. I didn't think I had enough time to add anything more to my life, and the list just goes on. But I remember driving home that night after hearing the information, and I remember just tossing the information around in my head as to whether or not this is something that I could do. And the reason for that being, our family needed extra income. I mean, that's the bottom line. We were one of those families that were living paycheck to paycheck, and there was never enough paycheck at the end of our month. And I don't know if any of you can relate, but it was just a stressful time, and I knew that we needed an extra income stream. I just didn't realize that it would come in the package called Arbonne. And so I kind of talked myself out of it by the time I got home that night. But after watching my sister build her business over a few short months, I realized there was something so much more to this opportunity than what I even realized. And so we're going to kind of share tonight a little bit about what that opportunity is all about, and honestly just share with you what this could possibly be for you. You may be like me and thinking, you know what, I don't have a sales background, I don't know enough people, I don't have enough time. But what I want you to hear tonight is honestly, this business is for anyone that wants to have change in their life. It truly could be the vehicle to help you attain that for yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and share our screen so that you can get a visual of what we're going to be sharing tonight. One of the things that probably drew a lot of interest for me is the fact that I realized shortly after being introduced to Arbonne that this business was really made up of a lot of differences. People from lots of different backgrounds, educational backgrounds. I realized that there was no cookie cutter personality that was successful at this business, that it really was a diverse group of people that just chose to make a difference for their family because they either had a need to replace an income, they had a need for extra income, an extra supplemental income. Maybe they were looking for a way to save for retirement. Maybe they were looking for a way to pay off some debt that they may have. Or maybe even they were like me and just needed some breathing room and some options for their family that they didn't already have. And that appealed to me, you guys. I knew this could be the opportunity to help us achieve that. And so after about 7 months of watching my sister build her business, I jumped in with both feet. And it truly was one of the best decisions I have made. Within just 5 months of me working my Arbonne business, I was able to surpass my teaching income and allow our family some options in life that we didn't already have. And I realized that this business was so much more than I had ever given it credit for. And it was at that point that I began to look for people that mirrored me, that needed extra income, that were struggling, every night, worried about how they were going to pay their bills, worried about how they were going to give their family options. And I began to share this business freely. And then 5 months later, found myself at the third level of the business. And this business has just continued to be a blessing. And so I'm excited to get to pour into you tonight and to share with you not only my story, but also to share with you one of my very dear friends in this business, Regional Vice President Melanie Billingsley. She's going to actually share her story with you, and you're going to get to hear firsthand her reasons for choosing to be a part of this incredible business. Melanie, are you there?
I am. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, awesome. Well, I really appreciate the opportunity to get to share with you guys tonight. I'm not sure exactly why you decided to join the call and listen. Maybe somebody intrigued your interest from a get-together that you went to, or maybe a sample of Arbonne's products that you fell in love with intrigued you to want to know more. But I will tell you, I was somebody that said no for 2 solid years, and I regret that tremendously. But I'm so grateful that Vicky, that's leading the call tonight, was one of my college friends who saw exactly what Arbonne could be for my family and I, and did not give up pursuing me with the Arbonne opportunity. I honestly was not saying no to her or the business. I just was saying no, not now, because I was content in my corporate job. I was content with the products that I used, and so I just didn't have necessarily a need per se to jump right in. But I'm glad that she consistently kept trying, because she kept continually telling me how much I would love the products if I would just give them a try. And so finally, when I was out of products or running low, she caught me at a good time. I did try the products and I fell in love, just like she said I would. And that was all that it took for me to decide, okay, these are products that I want to use. Well, in doing that, I allowed her to tell me a little bit more and a little bit more about the Arbonne business opportunity. And I realized if I loved these products, other people probably would as well. I also realized that other people might be looking for a reason to shift where they shop. And in my corporate job, regardless of how many hours I put in or how good a job I did, I made the same salaried income month after month after month. But with this opportunity, the harder I worked by way of sharing the Arbonne opportunity or the Arbonne products with people, the bigger my thank you check, as I like to refer to it, from Arbonne grew. And so I became, quite frankly, a little money motivated. My background's in accounting, and I liked the fact that you were rewarded based on the effort that you put forth, rather than my corporate salary that paid me the same whether I worked harder than the person next to me or the same as the person next to me. And so I also realized that there were other people that might have a financial need like we had seen arise. My husband and I at the time both had successful corporate careers. We had 3 children that at the time were 1, 2, and 4, and we honestly were chasing our tails, keeping up with the Joneses. My husband traveled more than he was home, and I thought that seeing my kids 1 to 2 hours every evening was normal, and that's just the way life was meant to be. But what I found with Arbonne was that not only did I love the products, and not only did other people love the products because I had shared them with them, but other people had a need to put anywhere from $500 more a month on their bottom line to $5,000 more a month on their bottom line, because they wanted a different plan A or plan B from what they were currently living. And Arbonne was that opportunity for them. I can tell you that little did I know that in jumping in and participating with Arbonne, not only was I going to reap the benefits financially of what Arbonne had to offer, not only was I going to meet amazing people that helped me to grow as an individual, which benefited both my corporate career as well as my personal development, just as a mom and as a friend and as a wife. But the best benefit that Arbonne gave me was to put me in a position so that when life dealt me a hand that I was not expecting, which was an unexpected divorce 8 years into my Arbonne business, I was financially in a place that my family could continue to survive. I had retired from corporate America to continue pursuing my Arbonne dreams. I had the best of both worlds, getting to work an Arbonne career, but also getting to make my family my first priority. And I will tell you, I am so grateful for what that Arbonne opportunity did for my family. I'm so grateful for the person that I became as I was growing my Arbonne business, because it helped me tremendously in surviving what I would consider one of the hardest years of my life, in just dealing with the emotional and the personal and the financial repercussions of an unexpected separation and divorce ultimately. And so, I don't know what your life looks like today, but I would encourage you to prepare for impact. And so whether that impact may be an unexpected layoff, or whether that impact may be a financial loss that you weren't expecting, this is an amazing opportunity that could absolutely be your plan B when plan A may not make all that it was supposed to be. It could be your plan B because you love plan A, but maybe plan A doesn't always provide for all the things that you'd like to do. I have girls on my team that have been blessed by Arbonne because it's created financial income to allow them to take vacations that they haven't had the financial ability to do otherwise. And I will tell you, there's no greater benefit in my family than the memories that we have made because of the financial blessing of Arbonne. So Arbonne has so many opportunities to benefit your family, whether it's a little bit or a lot of financial difference for your family, whether it's helping you to grow as an individual, or whether it's the variety of things that it can help you and or anybody in your family to become. The benefit of great products are just the beginning, but the benefit of a great business is certainly the ultimate reward. So I encourage you to take a deeper dive and take a closer look and see what this Arbonne opportunity could be for you.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Melanie. And I love the fact that this business does meet people right where they are, just like Melanie shared. You see how different our backgrounds are, but yet we had one commonality, and that was really to create change for our family and make a difference. And we've been able to do that through this vehicle called Arbonne. So thanks, Melanie, for sharing your heart with all of us. You guys, you heard my story. You heard Melanie's story. I'm going to share with you the Arbonne story. And this gets me so excited because oftentimes when people are looking at a business, obviously they want to know the nuts and bolts, the facts, right? And so that's what I'm going to share with you guys, is what makes Arbonne different and what makes it set apart. We have been around for 37 years. So we are not a brand new company. We are actually a very stable, very secure company with strength and tradition and experience behind us. Now that's huge when you're looking at a business like this, because you want a company that has stood the test of time. And Arbonne has been here for 37 years. Now, one of the other things I love is the fact that we have cutting edge research and development and products that are second to none. And I share that with you with the knowledge that all of our products are botanically based, you guys. We are part of the health and wellness industry as well as the personal care industry. And I love the fact that for 37 years, Arbonne has created a product line that is pure, safe, and beneficial and has results. That's before people turned their labels and read the ingredients that were in their bottles. Arbonne was already seeing the importance of ingredients and wanting to make sure that they never compromised in ingredients for results, but rather stuck to what was going to be pure, safe, and create long-term and short-term benefits for their consumers. So I love that Arbonne has stood by that. We obviously have a very passionate culture of independent consultants, and rightly so, because of what we get to do for people. We truly get to equip them and empower them with products that can meet their health needs and a business opportunity that can meet their financial needs. We also have a global opportunity, and for those of you that may not know, we are actually in 7 different countries. Now, I love that because there's only about 1% brand name awareness here in the United States. So there's still so much room for growth right here in our backyards. But I love the fact that Arbonne isn't territorial. So we can build a business globally. We can actually build a customer base and a consultant base wherever Arbonne markets. So we're talking about obviously the US, Canada, Australia, the UK, Taiwan, New Zealand, and Poland, you guys. And so there's absolutely no limit to what you can do with this business. We also have a very generous compensation plan, which we'll talk about a little bit more detail here in just a few minutes. That generous compensation plan has the opportunity for a willable business at the second level and above. And I love that. I love the fact that Arbonne takes a stand for families. So the time and effort that I put into my business, my family business, is going to take care of the people that I'm building this business for long after I'm gone. We have an experienced, committed home office team and a state-of-art distribution and support centers. I love to share with people when I'm sharing with them about the Arbonne story, that Arbonne just gets better with age, you guys. It truly does. It just gets better with age. And I love the fact that the products that we represent are not a trend. There's never going to be a day that people wake up and don't care how they look or feel anymore. There will always be a need for what we have to deliver to our consumers. And I truly believe that is one of the biggest things that sets us apart. Now let's talk about the products. You heard Melanie share a little bit about the products, and I shared a little bit about how the products made a difference in my life as well. But I love the fact that the integrity of the ingredients is truly what sets us apart. Our products are combined with the best science, nature, and technology that's out there. We are plant-based. Our products are botanically inspired, and all of our products are formulated with the strict European standards. And I love the fact that Arbonne is actually made here in the US, but we actually formulate based on the European standards. And most people realize or know that the Europeans have a lot more stricter standards. So I love the fact that we rise to that level of quality. All of our products are clinically tested. We never test on animals simply because our products are safe. We have no need to test on animals. So we test on humans because that's who these products are designed for, and their safety. So there's never a concern. We also have different certifications on our products. You can see here that we're vegan certified, we're gluten-free, we're kosher certified. And you guys, I love the fact that Arbonne will go to lengths across the globe to get the highest quality ingredients to create those formulations with. So our products are definitely, and product ingredients are certainly something that we love to share with people, because it's not just what's in our products, but it's what's not in our products that sets us apart. We have a wide range of consumable products. I love the fact that we have over 450 products to provide to our consumers. And these are products that people are using on an everyday basis. People are washing their face, washing their hair. Women are wearing makeup. We're brushing our teeth. There's deodorant. There's nutritional products. You can see several of the different collections that we have to offer. From a business standpoint, I love to share that our products are consumable. And what that simply means to you is that when your customers run out of their product, they're going to need to replenish that. And so that's going to create customer reorders and create a customer loyalty base that you're going to get to service and provide for over the years to come. And so we have products for everyone, no matter the age. In your family. And so I love the fact that we don't just target people who are interested in skincare, but we have the nutritional products, protein, vitamins that help to address the needs of a family as well. One of the things that I also want to share with all of you that was really kind of an aha moment or a pivotal point in me making a decision to be a part of this industry is the fact that Arbonne is actually part of 3 growing, thriving industries out there. We are part of the health and wellness industry, you guys, which is a $9.5 billion industry. And we are also part of the personal care and cosmetic industry, which is a $5.4 billion industry. And as of last year, we just entered into the anti-aging device industry, which is a growing industry as well. So you're talking about 3 thriving industries wrapped up into one business opportunity called Arbonne. And so we truly have the tools to go out and share and make a difference for our family. Arbonne has definitely equipped us. Now, we are also part of the network marketing industry, which I didn't know anything about network marketing when I first joined the business, but I'm going to tell you it is one of the most viable options out there to create time and financial freedom for anyone. And I love that this industry takes people, just ordinary people, and allows them to create an extraordinary lifestyle through this avenue. But basically, network marketing, you guys, is just a method of distribution. It's how we move a product from the manufacturer to the consumer. In traditional retail, a product passes through a whole lot of hands before it ever reaches your consumer. You know, you have to go through advertisers, warehousers, retailers before it ever gets to that consumer. Well, with network marketing, we basically cut out all of those middlemen. And so that allows Arbonne to create a product line that is a prestige product line for a deep discounted rate for our customers. But it also allows them to pay their consultants generously for moving that product for them. And so network marketing, you guys, is being taught in leading universities, as well as being supported by expert businessmen out in the marketplace. And as I said, it's being the most viable way to market a product. What network marketing also does is it allows clients to create their orders online, just like you would through Amazon. So it allows easy access for ordering and delivery. Their products are able to ship directly to their doorsteps. So we as consultants don't have to keep stock or buy a bunch of products that we hope sell. Instead, Arbonne warehouses those products for us, and when we go and share these products, our customers can actually have those products delivered straight to them. So I love that. And as I mentioned before, consumable products, you guys, creates repeat orders. Repeat orders creates repeat sales for you. And then the last thing that I want to address on network marketing, you guys, is network marketing allows us to leverage our time. And what that simply means to you is if I work 10 hours a week and I share this business with 3 people, and each of them are working 10 hours a week, Arbonne is going to compensate me for 40 hours a week. And that's simply because they're going to pay me for teaching and training other people how to be successful in this business. Just like Melanie said, it's Arbonne's way of giving us a thank you check for going out there and empowering people to go create a life on their terms. And to me, there's nothing better. I love that this business is all about building people and helping other people attain their goals and success. But it all starts with you. And you guys, I love to share that, if you have dreams, desires, or discontents in your life, you have something in your life that you would love to see changed, you guys, it honestly starts with you. And it starts with the power of a decision. And once you decide that this is your vehicle to achieve your family's goals, you're going to be surrounded by people who are going to encourage you, support you, teach you, and train you every step of the way. You're in business for yourself, but you will never be in business by yourself. Because again, you will have people that are going to be committed to helping you attain those goals that you come into this business for. But you have to decide that that's what you want out of this business. Then we will teach you how to build your network of independent consultants and clients. And we basically from there, it just begins to take a life of its own and continues to expand and strengthens your retail network. And I love that this business, you guys, is a business that you don't have to know a lot of people to be successful in this business. You just have to know a few to help get you started. and to help you practice and build your skills on. And then you will learn how to meet people through other networks. And I love the fact that this business has introduced me to people that I would have never met had I not chosen to be a part of this amazing opportunity that I call some of my dearest friends today. So let's talk about the generous compensation plan. As I mentioned a little bit earlier, Arbonne has 4 levels of management. The first level of management, you guys, is district manager. And at that level, you're going to make anywhere from $200 a month up to about $1,000 a month. That is supplemental income. That's, car payment, house payment. For me and my family, that gave us breathing room at the end of the month. So most people, we teach how to get there within anywhere from 30 to 60 days. We'll promote to that level by duplicating our system that we have in place and that we teach. The second level of the business is area manager. And this is that level where your business becomes willable. And you're going to make anywhere from $1,000 a month up to about $4,000 a month. So for some, that may be a replacement income. For me, that did replace my teaching income. And again, just allowed our family some options. It actually allowed my husband to quit a job where he traveled and was gone a lot, and allowed him to get a job position locally where he was able to be home every evening with his family. And so again, it just gave us choices in life, and there's much to be said about that. So area manager is the second level. The third level of the business is regional vice president level. And at that level, you're going to make anywhere from $4,000 up to about $10,000 a month. So you're talking about, high-end executive income at that level. And again, it doesn't matter your degree and your professional degree, your educational background. It just matters what your level of desire is in this business. And this is the level that you actually earn the company car, which is the white Mercedes. It can be any Mercedes you want. It just has to be white. And Arbonne gives you a car bonus to make those car payments with. Now, at that level, obviously, a lot of people have many options. I was able to get there in about 10 months. We have some people that have gotten there sooner, and some people it's taken a little longer. But what I need you to know is that that opportunity is there for anyone that chooses to start a business with Arbonne. And then the top level of the business is national vice president level, and your income just continues to go from there, from that $10,000 on up. As you can see on the screen, the average is $21,000 a month. So I love the fact, you guys, that you don't have to be at the top of the company to change your world. For me, our family's life and financial portfolio changed at just the second level of this business. But because of what this business did for us then, I couldn't help but want to share it with other people. And because of that, Arbonne just continued to share their benefits with me and my family. And so I love the fact that no matter if you need an extra $500 a month or an extra $5,000 or whatever that need is for you that you need filled, Arbonne can meet that without a doubt. Now, what we do is we basically help to share with people how they can switch their brand of product, you guys, and start using product that is pure, safe, for the whole family. That product that you will never have to question the integrity of the ingredients. And we teach you how to get your products at an incredible savings. And then we also teach people how to take their normal everyday expenses and turn that into an income by just simply sharing with other people what you love about these products. I think women especially, we love to share what we love, right? And we're going to share it regardless, whether it's a movie or a restaurant that we went to. Well, Arbonne's no different. We get to share the products that we love and that we have seen create a difference for us. And when we do that, Arbonne's going to compensate us for that. Now, I'm going to end our time together with a couple of slides. We're kind of down to the end, but I want to give you guys the opportunity to think about a question. And this question was something that was asked of me when I first heard about Arbonne. And quite honestly, it's a question that got my wheels spinning and started me thinking about my future and the life that I wanted for my family. And I'm going to ask you that, and I want you to be honest with yourself when you begin to think on this. But if you keep doing what you are doing, where will you be in 5 years from now? And are you okay with that? You know, I wasn't okay with that. When I thought about doing the same thing that I was doing day in and day out, 5 years from there, then my family's back would still be up against a wall. We would still not have options. We would still be struggling financially. And I wasn't okay with that. And what I learned really quickly is that in order to create change, you have to change something that you're doing. And Arbonne was that for me. And it wasn't because it was in my comfort zone, because it absolutely wasn't. But I learned really early on also that nothing great happens in your comfort zone. So I chose faith over fear and stepped out and chose to do something different so our family could live and have things different. And then oftentimes people will wonder, you know, this business works for so many people, but would it work for me? You know, and I encourage you to flip that question around and just to be fair to yourself, ask yourself instead, what if it does work for you? What would your life be like 5 months from now, 5 years from now? How drastically it could look, how drastically different it could look in that time span by just choosing to be a part of this amazing industry and this incredible company that we call Arbonne. Now, we all know that there are some common fears and hesitations, and there's not one of us that have said yes to this business that did not face some of these same hesitations and fears. And I don't know if any of these will resonate with some of you that are listening today, but for me personally, I wondered, how would I have enough time? So if you're asking yourself, you know, I don't know if I have enough time to add this to my already busy, crazy life, I just want you to know that most of us initially thought that. All of us are busy. We all have 24 hours in our day, and boy, do we all know how to fill that 24 hours. But what we teach you is how to work this business in the nooks and crannies of your life. You can work this business part-time or full-time, but we're going to teach you how to build your business around your life and keep your priorities your priority. Some of you may be asking, I don't have enough money. The good news is, you guys, it's $79 to start a business with Arbonne. And then you get to choose the product that you want to demonstrate and use for your own personal use and share with others. And that creates a tax benefit for you. You do not have to buy a bunch of product, again, like I said, and keep stock. Instead, you're going to use the product that you're going to fall in love with, and that product is going to help build you a business. And we're going to show you how to get that product at a 50% savings. Some of you may be thinking, well, I don't know enough people. Well, you know what? None of us do. But the beautiful thing about this business is we will teach you how to meet people through your network. And just like we talked about earlier, we will teach you how to build your network through your circle of influence that you currently have. And then you may be asking, what will people think? I learned really quickly, because that was one of the things that held me back, to be quite honest with you. But I learned really quickly there was no one else offering to pay my bills. There was no one else offering to rescue my husband and get him home with our family. And so I learned really quickly it didn't matter what other people thought. All it mattered was what I thought, and what I knew in my heart was that I had been given hope for the very first time that things could be different. And I realized for the very first time that I could be in control of my own promotions, of my own pay raises, by choosing to be my own boss in this industry and in this business. And because of that, I said yes to this business. And then lastly, what am I getting into? The best part of this business is the circle of people that you're going to be surrounded by, you guys. And you're going to be supported. You're going to be encouraged. You're going to be challenged. And I love the fact that the culture of the people that have chosen to be a part of Arbonne are some of the most positive influences in my life. And you're going to be a part of something that's so much bigger than yourself by choosing to be a part of this business. So in closing, I just want to invite each one of you, this is your personal invitation to be a part of what's going on in our industry. You know, health and wellness is booming, and network marketing is growing and thriving, and people are truly making a difference in this business. And we invite you to be a part of that, to be a part of what's going on in this business. We would love to answer any questions that you have, and maybe to even address some maybe hesitations that you have. So I encourage you to get with the person that invited you on this call tonight and share with them what some of those may be. And best yet, you guys, I hope that you say yes to what you've heard tonight, and that you discover this is an opportunity that maybe even for the first time has allowed your family hope that life could be different. So thank you for your time tonight. Thank you, Melanie, for sharing your heart. And we hope to hear and welcome you to our team very soon. Good night, everyone.